Round 1 of the Tumbleweed World Championship 2022. My first round opponent is ecowarrior, and I'm Spartacus. Here we go. I have to set up a pie. I'm already nervous, even though I feel like I should be able to, to beat this guy. And one of the problems is I really just have no idea what pie to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with some of the pies that everyone's been using for the last couple of I don't know, like how long it's been now, just weeks since we got back into this pie, maybe a couple months now, on 6x6. And I'm going to assume that this pie should be pretty fair and balanced for both sides, and I get to play red. Alright, you know, I can't deny that I love playing the line attack. So I'm going to do it purely just because it's so fun. But maybe I'm already messing up on turn 1. Let's see. So the line attack is where, you have a position where red's facing the neutral, white's kind of not facing the neutral but on the other side of the neutral, kind of on the other side of the board, and then red just attaches up against the neutral from the corner. Okay, I did not expect this at all. Usually white would play something along this line or along this line, and obviously white's going to play something here. And I wonder if playing on d5, white... So white wants to play d5, maybe. At least I can assume that that's part of white's plan. And I could do something like this to block that, and that would set up a double attack that white could play against me, so that sounds kind of not fun. But if I do this, I can play this move, also blocking it. Because basically I can't block the white's triangle. Wow, this is like an anti-line attack response from white, because the triangle's not like going through this line. Maybe I just want to play like something kind of chill, like just get into the center, so I can start controlling the center. I'll do it. So what this move does, so when I have these moves that are kind of, I don't know how to call this kind of distance, this bridge, in Hex it would be called a bridge, but that's not, in Tumbleweed, this is a bridge, where we have like, the idea is like, if there's a crosscut happening where both people have two lines of, what? I really expect, okay, so, hang on, they want this one. Oh, should I give it to them? Or should I continue onward? I really want to play this move for funsies, even though I can get cut, actually. I think one thing I need to not do is play too fast. And just be careful, think about what I'm doing, So what he can do, he can play a 2-stack here. Fine. He can play a 2-stack here. And that seems annoying, like that seems legitimately annoying. Here, it's not as easy for him to... Actually, I kind of like this move. Because previously, when I play here, to block the 2-stack, yeah? Let's take a step back. Oh, he has this one too. He has this triangle too. Fuck. Because, like, there's like 1, 2, and 3. This is like his area over here, And I basically can only block one of these sources. So I have to decide which of the two, which triangle can I force him to make? Because each, yeah. Well, I don't want a triangle here. That's obvious. So I should probably block this one or this one. So if I block this one, he gets this triangle. If I block this one, he gets this triangle. So which one's more important? I don't know, but if I do this and then he does this triangle and I play like this, just like to cut, it's a 3-stack, and that looks awesome. Let's do it. So maybe he won't do any triangles, but it doesn't actually matter whether or not he's going to do the triangles. Like, it's not like this move is not developing for me as well. The only thing that maybe I'm starting to notice here is that I have a lot of moves on one side of the board, whereas at any point he can just start trying to build these walls. And so I need to not let myself get trapped up on the upper left. So, you know, we're 7 moves into the position, into the game, and I think that's time. That's late enough for me to start thinking, okay, how can he try to prevent me from getting down there? He might already start doing these such moves reactively, yeah, exactly, without even like thinking about it. So I got a couple shields I can make. Basically this one or this one. And you can also do like this one. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. They're all fine. Let's do this one. Because like okay, this guy's okay. He can be parried later. Like so for instance, I'm just saying for instance, maybe H10, right? 2 lines of sight on the red stack on a G9. And I also have 2 lines of sight, so I can play like a move like B4, put a 3rd line of sight, and the attack kind of goes nowhere. Although it'd be really annoying to then see another follow up like H9, then I have to reinforce. Really hope it doesn't get to that. Really hope it doesn't get to that. If you play something like E10, I have the option of trying to just going after D10, attacking, like playing C9 or something. Because playing in too much of a straight line can be really dangerous sometimes. Tumbleweed. You want some 3-dimensionality. But straight lines can also be very good at blocking if you know that your enemy's not going to get behind your wall. Once they get behind the wall, it's kind of like really annoying. Okay. So we were returning to this idea that he made a 3-stack, or he made a triangle, and now I can potentially block with a 3-stack, which is also facing. Like I kind of like this idea of just weakening his network, but also I spent a lot of time in this upper left, and maybe it's now time to go down. For instance, this I can actually attack this stone. Oh, okay, so basically, but if he plays a move here, if he plays this 2-stack here, then I don't even really get a parry, do I? Unless I'm making, unless I already have a move like, mm, okay, I could try to put a 3rd line of sight on this point, or a 3rd line of sight here already, because still, if I keep adding lines of sight to this guy, then if he cuts one off, and I've already added one before, then I can still parry. Right, like if I go here, he goes there, and then I go here, it's actually a parry with an attack. This is, believe it or not, this does not open a new line of sight downstairs, but this does. And there's no really other options. This actually gives me like possibilities to play down here. I'm wondering whether or not to play this first though. Okay, the pro is that I would get a move on the downstairs, but the con is that if he shields, because he's definitely going to shield. Might play there as a shield. It might just make my situation up here a bit more annoying if he has more stuff going on. Like, okay, for instance, I want to play this eventually. Like, I don't want to play this. I would like to play this eventually. If I play this and he shields, like here, on E8, now he's got 3 lines of sight here. He's got also 3 lines of sight here. It just makes it hard for me to do anything on those spots. On the other hand, could be kind of cool to try to just capture the neutral at this point. I don't know, it's so, this is right there. This would be kind of interesting too, because if I play this... Alright, let's play this for fun. Because now I realize I have this one, yeah? This move, we get a line of sight here. He can no longer do this thing. I know I had this kind of bridge, but now if I play I11, he can parry, true. But then I can follow up with an H8. And then that puts this in third with a so if he captures, I capture. And then this one's basically toast at that point. I think I should be able to capture the neutral. Once the neutral is gone, lines of sight will open up here and here. That should be enough to get downstairs. I know it's like I talk about not getting trapped upstairs in this small box, and it looks like he's trapping me in. And this may be what's going on. But I really don't want to like have this thing where I get attacked from within myself. I would much rather like form a really strong core at the expense of some influence early on. And then use that strong core to reach out and attack the various regions uh, that had trapped me. So we're dealing with the myth of right. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. You know what I really don't want to do? I don't want to like just reinforce this guy. I really don't want to do that. All right, screw it. Strong core it is. We're making a strong ass core, okay? That's what we're doing. We're making a strong core and expand outward. That's all. That's all. This move is not so bad, okay? First of all, on its own, it's pretty strong. Second of all, it does open up a new line of sight. I mean, like, basically, they all do at this stage of the game, but not all. Like, okay, think about it. I could have played a 3-stack here. That's like opening up one half of a line of sight. Whatever. One. Here, we capture the whole E part, one of them going downstairs. It's quite important. Now he wants to block me from going downstairs. You know, reasonable enough. I would too if I were him. Now I have this 3-stack we can use. So, why don't we just start finally moving downstairs with a threat? Oh my god. He can actually play this counter threat, F10, right? And then that puts a threat on F7 and F11. I would have to respond by capturing E10. He captures this one, and all my like stuff about this core is just gone now. Okay. Seriously. I know he'll think of this. Yep. Whatever. Damn it. That's crazy. I didn't think about that. Damn it. Hmm. Should I should I defend or not? It seems kind of stupid to defend, honestly. But it seems pretty smart to defend too. All right, you know what? I'm not going to defend. I feel like I should anyway be able to like recapture. I mean, I can already do this one. And then seriously? If I do this one and he does this one, I need to be able to block this line of sight. Seriously? Is this happening? Am I going to be able to recapture at this early in the game? It's kind of rare, I think, capture 2 stack with a 3 stack and get that 3 stack recaptured. And to be honest, it probably won't happen. But I think there's something about the neutral. Well, no, he'll probably just attack this 1 stack like right now. G7, F6. Yeah, F6 would probably save the 3 stack. Not that the 3 stack is the be all end all here, but wait. No! F6 is not possible. Wow. Look at that. Can I parry? Yes, I can parry, but where and how? And do I even really want to parry? I feel like I do. I can't do a shield. Um, this this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, what should I do? So I'm thinking about different shields, right? I only have like one type of shield here and there, but there's also parry actually. Oh, why? No way. Parry works. Parry works, and then I can capture the neutral. Wouldn't that be kind of awesome? Kind of what I wanted to do already. This kind of shield also would set up an interesting. This H7 looks kind of awesome. It opens up a bunch of new lines of sight, technically parries, and I don't think it's so easy for him to like. Because the thing is, okay, say I do H7 and he plays along this line of sight, like here. Oh no, it's covered by 3, so he can't even do that. All right, H7, whatever. I got it. This game's kind of blowing my mind right now. First, I thought it was slowly getting constricted. Then I thought I made a mistake because he had. No, yeah, no. First I thought I was slowly getting constricted. Then I thought I had this, like a breakthrough. Like I thought he made a mistake that I could take advantage of, like kind of a simple mistake. Then I thought my attack was in itself a mistake because of his crazy counterattack. But then I realized that his counterattack's not as good as I thought it has been because it looks like I might be able to recapture, or at least, yeah, eventually recapture. No, he wants to put a 3-stack here. I think it's pretty clear that this is the goal of this move, right? Now, and also, I mean, if he gets this 1-stack, then my 1-stack's on attack, plus this other 1-stack, it's a double attack. Yeah? So let's just do this one because I don't think there's any very much other kind of functions of this move. Unless he's going for some crazy thing here. I mean, no. This is what he was going for. He was hoping that I would just not play here. Oh, and also this this move is an attack on d7 directly, meaning that like he's prompting me to defend it with a shield. Of course, I'm going to shield here. I could actually have shielded maybe here, and it might be even better. Um, because it's closer to the target. Okay, he shields. Fine. So now that he's shielded, and this shield itself doesn't really have a straight up kind of major target. Now, what that tells me is that I have time to think about what I need to do. Part of me wants to capture the neutral, kind of just get that out of the way. I'm not looking forward to all these little small moves that I have to make in order to finally recapture this. Like, even if I am able to recapture, the fact is he made an incredibly annoying obstacle here for me to deal with, and yes, I don't like it. It's not fun for me. Even though although this game is quite fun for me, I love Tumbleweed. You know, it's possible. Okay, hang on. Trying to figure out what can be attacked. So what he's doing here, 1, 2, 3, he can play a move here that really wouldn't attack anything. This wouldn't attack anything. This would not attack anything additionally. This wouldn't attack anything. In fact, it seems like it would just get attacked. But this move is a 3-stack. And it also wouldn't attack anything, but it would just be kind of annoying to have this wall building here. Like, I don't want this. I'm already starting to take care of this one, tear down this wall. But I can sense he wants to build this here. Do I have any options here? Nothing that comes with a nice threat of its own, right? Oh, because he wants to play here anyway. Ah, so I can also do something like this, or along this line to put a third line of sight here. Oh, this looks annoying as hell. This looks really annoying. That looks super annoying. Should I do it? I would love to put a 2-stack here. Maybe a 2-stack here, then a 2 followed up by a 2-stack here. This also looks super annoying. The only problem is he can then play a 2-stack here, which I guess I can shield. I really want to get underneath. Like, a move like this seems pretty important to just start solidifying some potential. I know he's going to play this freaking move. Looks awesome. Looks a bit dangerous. All right. Can I attack this? I really just want to catch the neutral. I don't know why. All right. You know what? I'm gonna catch the neutral. I just really want to. Like, it has nothing to do with calculation. It's just like some tumbleweed players just have this intense desire to capture the neutral, and I'm one of them. Can't lie. He's got a lot more time than me on the clock. Um, I think what needs to happen is, so I have this group here, right? This is my monster. And one thing I realized, if he does this kind of thing here, it'll be annoying if I lose my A1 stack. It's not that big of a deal, and I could probably like do counterattacks. Oh yeah. So, is this worth it? You know, screw it. I kind of knew this was coming. Now he'll play this damn. Now he'll play this damn I8. I don't want to lose this. The reason why it looks small. The reason why is if I let him capture this whole thing becomes super strong. But right now it's actually still fairly weak. Like at least one, two. Okay, this is captured. After this dies, this is dead. And then I feel like I could get this one, probably, maybe. I know he can put a 4 stack here. Maybe I shouldn't have think, but if he does that, then that's also like his loss of Sante as well. So he needs to spend a whole turn to defend this sometime. Otherwise, I can start attacking pretty freely. I can get free moves. Like moves like this, J9, really nice for red. Um, because it's just like a way for me to play in Sente. If I can get 3 lines aside, I need to get 3 lines aside along this link. I need to break this link ASAP. So if he doesn't play this one, then or add another line of sight to I8, then I will definitely do that myself. Because this is kind of in stasis at the moment. These stacks can't really go anywhere, as I can see it, as I see it. This is dead, this is dead, this is probably dead. Probably. Because you can add a 3rd line of sight, then I capture one of the lines of sight. Then he still doesn't have 3, doesn't still have enough by the time it's time to capture. So let's say what happens if he plays here. Because I feel like that's, if I were him, I would do that. Firstly, we just note that it has no real big attacks. And he has 3 lines of sight here. That's pretty crap for me. Like, pretty crap. I might be able to play like a move here or here first to set up attacks kind of zippering back. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. This is horrible. Okay. He set up a really amazing double attack, which I should have seen. I think this move, this piece here is not important. Pretty much doesn't matter. Yeah. So this one I need to save for sure. One, two, three, four. Yeah. But none of the good shields are available. That's so crappy. Oh, that's too bad. That's really too bad. That's so bad. I would love to do something like this, but then he just captures. None of these do anything. Oh, that's not a shield. That's not even a shield. So what do we have? These are this, right? I guess this. He gets a capture. And what does he get as a result of that? A chance to play a move inward. But nothing big deal. Nothing super big deal. I could probably just capture this or just ignore it. No, no, because I don't want him to do this one, right? He's really winning at this point. Super winning. Super winning, he's winning. I need to... He didn't capture. What's the game plan here, man? What? If I do this... I mean, I don't want to do that one. But I can block this now, right? He can, I mean, he could put another attacker on it, but... It seems pretty precarious, don't you think? What would I then... Would I then respond to the windmill, like pinwheel, and shield again? Sounds pretty annoying. It does sound pretty annoying. I already kind of gave up on this one, right? It does put me in a tough spot. Should I just not care? And say, look, he was gonna capture it anyway. Okay. I'll say, you know what? This is more important. This is more important, I think. Because if he captures, and then I capture, that still stops the threat on f9. But definitely, it's unfortunate that his yeah, on g9 basically. And this is still one move away from getting rid of d10, so seems like that's safe. And now, yeah, I need to get underneath on the other side of the gate. Create a crosscut, and hopefully cut with a 3-stack. Be very powerful. And this comes with an attack. So at that point, his chances of making like a world-spanning wall just go away. ecowarrior. He's playing super well. Super well, ecowarrior. It's a tough game for me, and I don't know. Uh, I don't know who's going to win. All I know is I'm sick of being boxed in, and I just want to get out of the gate. And maybe this whole thing about this 3-stack, you know, it's not so easily recaptured after all, because it takes like so many moves to then get a 4-stack, which by necessity is opening very few new lines of sight. So like if I capture this, it's already like I'm not doing much. Although I guess in this case, capturing this would also come with attack on d5, which is pretty awesome. But he's going to capture this pretty soon, so it makes it even less valuable of a move. Okay, so I'll let him have it if he lets me capture uh, this I9. Because if I get I9, I'm pretty sure I can then take down the rest of this wall. And if I can take down the rest of this wall, it's not going to be a big problem, I think. Oh, he might build a wall over here, though, by curling. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, if he captures. Oh, oh, that was a big mistake, dude. Big mistake. Okay, I still need to get on the right side. This whole thing's not over. No longer you don't longer any longer. Well, I guess you could still play the damn c6. Yeah, why did I do that? It was like I always knew there's going to be the response, but I guess he doesn't know that. I mean, he might know that. He probably knows that. That this is equally this renews the threat on d7. But it's a bit confusing. I think it's time for just wall demolishing. And honestly, what I've been doing less of that I should have been doing more of is instead of just trying to take down the walls, putting 30 lines of sight. Like, okay, one, two, what? Should I just do this now? Get it over with? What's he doing here? Like, does he do anything? Does he have any threat here? Is this really a threat, or is this just a big? Okay, I want to capture all of this, like all of this right now. I don't want to wait any longer. Maybe I should just continue breaking down walls and forget about capturing. But I feel like that's what got me. He looks so. I mean, yeah, this is probably the most scary part of the board, not this thing going on here. I mean, I just always save myself, right? 14 minutes left. Okay. There's things like this feel really nice to just get over with. Will this help him build a wall or not? That the shield is kind of a wall, right? Yeah. So maybe instead it should be like this. Um, what do you say? Should I just? What's really going on here? Can I kill off just like everything on the left side and then he can take the right? Oh, what is this? Should I just attack what he did? I'm so confused. Oh my god, it's crazy. It's so crazy. What do I do? All right, hang on. No, I feel like this is the part that I need to think most about. I want to play in this area with tempo. That's all. But if I do something like that, I'm gonna get into a situation where he blocks and he makes an amazing shield and attacks me at the same time. What if I just do one time through, like a move like this, getting past the gates, a kind of a sneaky invasion. It doesn't have any lines of sight on, but the cool thing is, it intersects here with this invasion point L7. Now when I play this, I'll create an attack on I4, and he can shield I7, and that will put two lines of sight. But I'll have a two stack at this point since I had an invasion point L7, L12, L7, I4. That's the idea. And then, and I can later do some shielding with K6 and maybe go back here and play another two stack or whatever, or three stack on L11. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Okay, time for me to retaliate. There's nothing I can do other than this. He was threatening the life of my one stack. I mean, damn. It's awesome. This is threatening my J10. It's pretty small. Why don't I just carry out my plan instead of like falling for any of this stuff. Like, yeah, he can get this. Probably I should, you know, like ultimately I feel like I can capture all of this stuff, but right now it's not going to help me very much, very much. And I think if he captures this, then this is in danger, and I have two options to get out of it. So it's like he forced me to do Sente, but he's forcing me to do a move that I already want to do, which is make a capture. So I'm going to do my own threat on the right side of the board because this is again, it's in the part that I don't control. So if I can play Sente moves in this area, I can build up a presence like he has over here. I need something, equally as convoluted as this stuff. Here you can see that the red, I think red is slightly ahead on the left, or maybe greatly ahead on the left. Mostly because, okay, so here we go. Now we can do a second attack, right? Is this, so there's three red lines aside on this one stack. There's two white lines aside on it. Can't see the third, yeah, so it doesn't matter. So next, all we need to do is attack this guy. It doesn't look like there's many ways to do it. Oh, wow. Huh. Interesting. Would this be, like, not useful at all? We also can continue attacking this one. Oh, dude, what? Hang on. Can I just capture this? He just didn't see that? Was this snipe? Was this some kind of trap? This might be the end of the game. This might be the missing detail, or unless it was some kind of like super brilliant sacrifice. Um, well, he just captured pretty fast. And he's not attacking this still yet. But he's attacking this one, maybe? No. So what is he attacking? Nothing? Okay. Let's just do another double attack then. This attacks both here and here. This is like this A1 stack is just in the corner, like it doesn't matter. This is attacking two kind of fairly central two stacks, which can kind of make or break a wall for me or him. Okay. Okay, I see that what he's doing here. So here's an attack, and here's an attack. But what, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to let him have it. I don't care. Because I'm going to get two, because if he captures this, I capture this. One, two, three. Oh, wait, I need to capture this. Yeah. I think I can't capture this. I'm going to hope that I had it. But having this guy here, like all this stuff, like what just happened on the right side, this makes me feel a whole lot better about everything. Like now my presence is all over the board. I mean, there's really no piece that I'm missing. I mean, this lower side is the most dangerous for me, but okay, so yeah, he'll get this, I guess, and that's fine. He can have that. I really don't care at this point. It's not so important anymore. I think the game's over at this point. So I'm gonna try to clean up shop. In fact, is this interesting? Hang on. No, I probably do it for much faster, like this one. Like this is already. Oh man. Oh, okay. Let's do the recapture. Nah. Ugh, so annoying. This is interesting. No, it's just gonna be shielded. I got 12 minutes left. Plenty of time. Kind of have to pee though, but we good. We good. We good. All right. Is this? What do I do? I don't feel like I'm gonna lose anymore, but I do feel like I don't know what to do. Okay, I know that he's gonna capture here. I might as well just do this. Okay, this is probably bad. This was probably legitimately bad. What I just did. Because what it's gonna do, he's gonna shield like this, and then just like bury the stack what I just placed. Now the flip side is I probably will get like some awesome thing going on in this. Like I open up this line of sight here. The line of sight that I cut between these two will get immediately reestablished right now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Anything cool here? This is a three stack, but now it's like not a three stack. Yeah. And like even a move like this is annoying because capturing this internal stack's kind of. But this one would open up this. So let's see if we can get something out of this. I should probably spend the next couple of moves just capturing to clean up the whole thing and see like, okay, now what? Like, what do we have? But those kind of moves, like that's the kind of thing where you can lose focus on what's really important, just so you can psychologically, you know, check some boxes. And the other person can be playing super hard and you know basically never give up and try to turn things around in a way you didn't expect by just okay. So he wants this one. So probably make it difficult. I'll just use the last potential of this stone. Probably I could have done something better like K12. Um, but honestly, like I was worried that white was going to get all the bottom and the right side, and now I have a pretty nice foothold on the lower right. Um, Obviously, there's still a little bit of battling to be had here because once this dies, I need to kind of build this wall still. Now, what's the most efficient way to do that? This would appear to be a pretty good stone here, I think, because then I can do three stack, um, three stack, and three stack. Even though I can still place beyond, it's nice to know that. Okay, maybe I just capture and say, you know what? If he really wants to challenge this one, okay, fine. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now we're starting the whole capture game. One of the things that this can do, so if you start this whole like mindless capturing game, two things can happen. One, your opponent might feel like, oh, okay, he's just capturing stuff, so he obviously thinks he's going to win, so I might as well just resign. And that's nice when that can happen, but the other possibility is that, oh my god, this capture was completely worthless. But okay. The other possibility is that it, dude. Oh, okay. we do the captures, do the capture game, and they are like, okay, they're just mindlessly capturing. So I got to think really hard and figure out a way to use this last remaining potential of this position while they're busy just like mindlessly capturing. I can make some really big moves. All right. Not bad. Not bad. He probably wants me to force me to reinforce here. This looks very strong. This also looks quite strong. I mean, I also should probably the fact that it's 2 3 stacks. Yeah. Okay, so this is like a 1 point move. I'm gonna play here and just hope he does something kind of small. He captured. All right, fine. Yeah, so this is gonna prevent his further expansion, I believe. I also need to block this invasion point. K9 and F5 to K5. So this is creating its own threat, so I hope that it works to, you know. I should probably play something like this before he kills A1, just so later I can come back and play moves like A4 or A3. Because this is Sensei. I mean, unless he's already given up on the stone, which he shouldn't, because it's like this configuration is relatively safe. But the fact is, like, this will put a second line of sight on this one stack. And okay, he can parry though. Okay, this is Sensei. I think this upper right's going to be mine. I think this lower right's actually pretty probably going to be mine, but I I still need to close things up. And then this part is also confusing. This part is probably going to be his, and he has some. He'll kill these guys, and he has this thing in the upper left. Okay, so he's going for it basically. So should I just not bother? Probably not. Should probably just because what's the point? I mean, well, actually, no. This is way bigger. I think way bigger. So if I play this N10 move, is this just unnecessarily dangerous? Probably. Or is it actually just awesome? And also threatens N10? Or like a N15? Should I play N15 first? That's awesome. Like, okay, I want to play this one, but it's one sec. So I play this first. He probably makes some kind of cutting move, but the danger is that he does this one. Huh. I'm not going to do that. Did I just do it wrong? No, I did it right. Okay, good. Because the thing is, all these are pretty solid. Like, oh, I should have been blocking this one too. But this one's pretty cool. I like this one. This is actually Sensei. Kind of. Not really. It's okay. Okay, so he wants to. What is this? A one stack? What is that going to do? Because the thing is, he doesn't have like a piece that goes this direction right now. At all. Oh, I should probably have invaded. I feel like I'm being very timid right now. And if I don't have enough territory for this. He reinforced, okay. This blocks any potential path this way, and it blocks his path this way. Now there's really nothing you can do to get into the side. This is totally closed up. But by the same token, basically now my opportunities for invasion is over. Okay, not really. Yeah, basically. Although he probably finds no reason to close up here. I can do this one. He has some captures to make. But other than that, I don't see too much opportunities for growth from this opponent on the board. Like, this territory will be, I mean, he by closing up this shop, he might grow his score. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't control these points, so maybe I control this point and this point. So maybe it is beneficial for him to close up shop. But then there's all this kind of stuff here. I feel like I'm gonna win. Definitely the entrance to the game, like the intro, the first like maybe I don't know. I would say 40 to 50 moves is kind of all that's needed to understand the story. There may be some. Okay, so what's going on here? Should I try anything with this? I mean, it seems pointless, yeah. Okay, well he needs to respond to this anyway, right? Do I still get this defense? Yeah. Can I make a 3-stack? Okay, he'll respond, right? He has to respond with a reinforcement now. I mean, he doesn't have any more big moves at this point. I mean, here, at least. What? Okay. I feel like that helped me, not him. Like, yeah, maybe he gets this later, but he was gonna get that one anyway. Maybe he gave up on these? No, he didn't, because he put 2 stones here. It might have been just didn't see it kind of thing. Kind of mistake. But now we have an attack here, and this kind of attack is not one of those snapbacks. He can't just place here later because that'll be controlled by red. Oh, I can do that now, I guess. Okay, I stand corrected. Now, is there anything here? This is a 2, huh? So this could actually... Oh. Alright. Like, do we care about this one piece? I probably shouldn't have done that, but the thing is, the more I just wanted to control this spot. Should I just say, you know, oh, hmm. Should I try to create more complications or just end the game? I feel like as someone who, since I'm ahead in score, I should just try to end the game and assume that the score will remain constantly constant. It's like in chess. If you're up on material, just trade down. In this case, it's like if you're up on score, then you can just simplify. Okay, continue. I think that I'm definitely going to get all this, but it looks like there's chances for him to invade. And I find that rather unsettling. When he places a piece on along this line of sight, I shan't reinforce. I'll just play c6. And if he plays c6, then I'll reinforce. Or play something bigger, like along this side. Just prevent any of those possible invasions before they happen. Be cool if there was a move that prevented more than one. Playing a move along the last line might be the answer, or... This is actually a threat, so I'll go for it. Because I can do this in Sente, I don't need to worry about playing like a multifunctional move. And... Yep, that's the game. Should just reinforce this guy here. Let him capture. And I guess I can pass.